Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about elder abuse. Elder abuse can happen to anyone, and it often goes unreported. Understanding the different types is the first step in recognizing and preventing it. There are 7 main types of elder abuse. 1. Physical abuse. This involves causing physical pain or injury. It can include hitting, pushing, or slapping. Signs might include bruises, broken bones, or frequent injuries that don't have clear explanations. 2. Emotional or psychological abuse. This type of abuse affects a person's mental well-being. It includes yelling, threatening, humiliating, or isolating an older adult. Over time, it can lead to anxiety, depression, or withdrawal from normal activities. 3. Sexual abuse. This involves any non-consensual sexual contact or behavior. It can include unwanted touching or exploitation. This type of abuse is especially underreported but very serious. 4. Financial abuse or exploitation. This happens when someone illegally or improperly uses an older adult's money, property, or assets. Examples include stealing, fraud, or pressuring someone into changing their will or giving away money. 5. Neglect. Neglect occurs when a caregiver fails to provide basic needs like food, water, shelter, medical care, or hygiene. This can be intentional or unintentional, but it can seriously harm the person's health and safety. 6. Abandonment. This is when a caregiver leaves an older adult alone without arranging for necessary care. It can happen in public places, hospitals, or even at home. 7. Self-neglect. This is a bit different because it involves the older adult neglecting their own needs. This might include not eating properly, ignoring medical needs, or living in unsafe conditions. While it's not caused by another person, it still requires attention and support. Elder abuse is real, and it's happening more often than people think. It can look like neglect, manipulation, financial exploitation, or even physical harm. Sometimes it's obvious. Other times it's hidden behind silence, fear, or dependence. No one deserves to be treated this way, especially those who have spent a lifetime building families and communities. And for those who choose to abuse or exploit older adults like the caregivers you are about to see, there are serious consequences. Elder abuse is a crime. It can lead to criminal charges, heavy fines, permanent loss of caregiving rights, and imprisonment. Beyond legal penalties, it destroys trust, families, and lives. Respect, protect, and stand up for our elders.
Police and state officials are investigating after a family says caretakers at a nursing home abused their loved one, and they caught it on camera. Janelle Bluta talked to family members and why they hope their video, which is difficult to watch, serves as a warning to others. Janelle.
Deputies charged 24-year-old Jason Seeker and 33-year-old Chelsea Stein yesterday. They're accused of abuse and neglect of a vulnerable adult, resulting in serious injury and financial exploitation.
The Arapahoe County deputies taking a nursing home employee into custody.
Patience Jackson is accused of abusing a 92-year-old woman with dementia whose leg was broken. Another employee is ordered to turn herself in within the next 24 hours.
But instead, Jefferson County deputies say he seriously injured the 75-year-old. Deputies say Robert Bozarth slammed the door on the man's hand, and when he went to get help, Bozarth pinned him against a barbed wire fence.
23-year-old Rosa Edwards and 19-year-old Anisha Hall were caught on camera whipping an elderly man with a lanyard, then starting an altercation with him.
Sometimes working with residents with dementia, mental health disorders, or who are generally difficult can make you feel overwhelmed and frustrated. It can make us feel a lot of different emotions, such as being upset or sad. This is when you will need to call a timeout. This method is not only important to you but to the resident as well. Here are some suggestions on what to do in a timeout. Walk away. Sometimes the best thing to do is let the resident calm down from being agitated and come back to try again later. Too much persistence with the resident to do something when they are agitated will only make things worse. Ask for help. Whether it is from your coworkers, your field supervisors, or your administrators, always feel free to ask for assistance. You can also let us know on Slack that you are having difficulty with a resident. We can help come up with a plan and see what will work best for the resident and the staff. Take a minute. 1 to 3 minutes of breathing can help reset yourself. This may seem like a very short time, but this can help settle any emotions you may be dealing with. Let's do 1 minute together. When you try again with the resident, remember to use the ABC method. Approach. Things like posture, voice tone, and facial expressions can play a big part in how the resident reacts to you. Be patient. Establish your presence in the room. When you enter the room, don't go straight into a task. Take time to greet your resident. Ask how their day is going. Then let them know why you are there and what the task is. Communicate. Sometimes residents cannot communicate effectively. You may be speaking in a language that they understand, but this does not mean their brain is comprehending what you are wanting to do. Make sure you use visual cues as well. See if you can guess what I'm trying to communicate to the resident with only visual cues. Remember that you are more than just a caregiver. You are giving a voice to the voiceless and an advocate for those in need. But most importantly, you are a friend to your residents.